What is good, friends, and welcome back. Thanks for watching. I got a good one for you. We are trying to fix our central command. We are getting assaulted by P2G and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Now I'm trying to find a proper spot so I can help my buddies defending this area. As you can see, I'm gauging the area, make sure my base will fit. Once I find a proper spot, I will land. Okay, so I made it. You may ask why I don't have any buffs. The answer is simple, because I want to make sure my base will land properly before spending those buffs. They are quite expensive, and if you fail your jump for whatever reason, then you spend those buffs for nothing. So I made it, and we're already on a bad start because I lost all my Katyusha. No big deal, I will retrain them. That is the main reason I don't use my Katyusha often. They are so fragile, they are so weak, and I don't have any resources to buff them up, to upgrade them, so I have to play with what I have. I have to be extra careful. This will be quite busy, so I'm going to put some visual aids to show you what I'm trying to do. Okay, now the enemy is gathering, and my goal to break a siege or a swarm is to aim at weak enemies, weak units. So you see, I'm gonna try my luck on this super heavy because it's close and I have my base to protect my artillery. I will assault him. I'm doing some good damage. Unfortunately, he will survive, so I aimed at another target. So the enemy is still pushing forward despite my base and presence. I know there's a lot of going on, that's why I'm going to put those visual aids. Now you will see right there this tank. I will use my artillery, my two artilleries. I will bombard them like that. I use that artillery always behind my base, and I make sure my background is clear, meaning whatever is behind me will not jump on me or damage my troops. Now this is pretty much as far as I will go with my artillery. Why? Because there are fast tanks in the area, and those tanks can reach me. You see, I highlight this target. I'm gonna punish him. And watch out for this Katyusha. Woo! Yep. I got unlucky. I'm gonna train back. Okay. Now you see the place is infested with enemies. Now it's time to load up some buffs. I'm gonna use my troop expansion. I will also use the rapid training and the 10% firepower and hit points or health point. All right. Okay, so look at my artillery. I'm going to try to defend from that position. I know I don't have a lot of units, but I have to make sure that nobody will try to jump on me. You see, they're just right behind me. You need to be aware. When you have already weak troops, you don't want to retrain them back because you were negligent. Okay, this is getting a bit busy. I will try to do my best to show you what I'm doing. So the trick is you want to pop out and back in, and you want to aim at weak targets like artillery. They are easy to kill with tanks. Alright, so you see my tank right there. I'm gonna aim at that artillery and back in to avoid too much retaliation. I'm gonna do that again, right there. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see, boom, boom, boom. And I pop back in. You keep the pressure just like that. You don't stay outside. You pop right there like that. See? And I pop back in. Just keep the pressure like this. Don't overdo it. The enemy, if he's smart enough, he will understand that having artillery right next to your base is not a good idea. I don't know why they're doing it, but anyways. So you see, I pop out, take him, just like this, and pop back in. Mind you, yes, having a strong tank helps, which I have. I put all my parts on this unit. Okay, look carefully. I'm gonna assault this artillery with my tank, and right behind I have my Katyusha that is gonna finish the job. Why I do this? It's simple. The enemy can always aim at one target. By default, they will aim at my tank, and they won't see my Katyusha. So if you just bring your Katyusha, it's gonna get annihilated right now. Okay, look at this target. My Katyusha is gonna take him because they're busy aiming at my tank on the upper part of the screen. You make a diversion. Only lost maybe 2 or 3 units. Once again, this artillery. Pop back in. Now they realize, okay, standing around me is not a good idea. You see this artillery right there? Boom! I got that bitch. Sorry, guys. Once again, pop back in. Now look, my Katyusha just nailed that artillery because they're busy aiming at my tank. When you're in charge of an army group, because most of those troops around my base, they are part of army group. And most of the time, okay, army groups are led by weaker players who have themselves weaker units, okay? Most of the time, strong players with strong units, they rather manage their own units. So army groups, they have less experience, and they have so much things going on because they have to manage many units at once. So they don't see the whole picture. They focus on one specific target or objective, and they forget what's around them. So don't be too impressed by army groups. You can be easily defeated if you know what you're doing. So look carefully. I aim with my tank, artillery right behind, baboom, just like that. I barely lost anything. Okay? So you see behind my artillery, boom. So this is an all-inclusive buffet, all you can eat buffet, right there. They don't see what's happening. I do. Look at this troop right there. Boom, he tried to attack me, got punished. And look at this guy. I love it. Right there. Boom. Anybody else want some? Huh. Yeah, for some reason I lost my helicopter. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm gonna tag team, yeah, this guy, then this artillery retreating. No. Don't go away. Alright, so you see now the area is more clean. Ooh, that's a nice BM. I want to have a piece of this guy. Yes. So yeah, now it's clearing up. The enemy thought, yeah, this is a bad idea. This super heavy want a piece of me. Why not? Let's dance. So we're gonna gang on this guy. use my Katyusha and artillery. Job well done. And those super heavy tanks, or those units with the golden skin, it's like having a nice billboard shoot at me, right? You can easily see them, spot them. You will draw some attention, that is for sure. So I use my artillery again behind my base, so I benefit from the distance, the safe distance between me and the enemy. Don't go toe-to-toe with any armor, just keep your distance. That's the idea with the artillery. And now, as you can see, the area is pretty much cleared out. All I see is enemy retreating and fighter planes. More tanks. We'll try to intercept those. Make sure they don't come back home safely. Another one. Playing on the tablet, it helps you. You have a larger area, more real estate. Mind you, don't buy a tablet just to play this game, but if you're looking for a tablet, you will benefit from the large viewing area that this device gives you. I play on the phone when I'm stuck, but to be honest, the tablet is much better. I could play on the phone in landscape. Problem is, everything is so small. So with the tablet, you have larger icons. I'm gonna try to move, going south, get closer to the border. And what do you know? Somebody's coming. When this happens, try to retreat because...
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, try to retreat because anyways, you're not gonna beat any Katyusha on the first draw, on the first hit. Since you got a 2 seconds load time versus your 4 seconds, so the best you can do is try to spot him and retreat and use any armor or fast tank to attack this guy. And thankfully, my buddy on my right, Mental, is aware. He's a really good player that knows what he's doing, and when he sees something like that, he will assist you. So now that the enemy is retreating, they're kind of the defensive. And I'm gonna try to bother them a little bit. So basically, you've seen what I did against a swarm. You pop out and back in, you avoid too much fire, you try to aim at weaker target, and you try to do a diversion, a decoy, by using your tank and helping yourself with either a howitzer or a Katyusha. The Katyusha only needs 2 seconds to fire his first salvo, so use that to your benefit. You may want to assign Antonina to your Katyusha. I did not in this case because I rather use my howitzer, since my howitzer is a stronger unit with better officer. But either way, use what works best for you. I think that the Katyusha is good for some specific role. As the howitzer, I'd rather use the howitzer 90% of the time. It's more durable. Yes, it is slow, but the firepower kind of offset the slow speed. And since I made this video, my howitzer is now at 20 million power, which is good because this game is the howitzer in this game is a really strong unit. So I'm gonna try to take this sleeping unit. The light tank is trying to defend or help him. I'm gonna take my distance away from the base just in case a unit pops out. I will take care of this light tank. I keep training, make sure I stay strong. light versus medium, I'm not afraid. You know that medium eats light for breakfast. This guy mental, you know, he's aware. He's gonna try to help me. This light doesn't want to engage, so he's falling back. And then you have this annoying bomber. So I'm gonna come closer to my base. I will deploy my fighter, and this fighter will dismantle the bomber. See, his health is dropping fast, so he's gonna disengage. My mistake was not to deploy the fighter before, but when I do, I lose track and he ends up getting destroyed. So I will try to assist my buddy right there. I'm coming. Oh, Neo with his artillery, yeah. So when I see an artillery on my left side, I'm gonna try to lure them to me. I will bother them and retreat if they follow me, and that artillery is still there and loaded. They will be in big trouble. Okay, not a good idea, I know, but I want that troop. So this bomber is causing trouble. I'm gonna retreat. There's too much opposition. Don't go toe-to-toe against a group. Even though you have a strong tank, it's too many opposition. Yeah. You see that howitzer? You see what I was talking about when you have a howitzer behind you that is pre-charged? It only needs one hit to do some massive damage. Most of the time the enemy will bite a few times, and after they realize it's a mistake and they stay sorry, I can't talk. They will stay near their base. Thank you. Oh, it's late, so I'm tired. Okay. Yep, another bomber. They are so annoying. Yep. Ha! We got him. We got him. Okay, this is another sequence. We got enemies inside our zone. Don't do it. Coming for you. That Katyusha. Oh, you missed. Aha. Another sequence now. Yeah, they're gonna try to burn this base to the 177, so we will try our best to cancel or neutralize this attack. Look at this artillery is gonna do a good job trying to take out other howitzer. I will try to do my part as well. I'm gonna go for this howitzer right there, 8.5 million, easy target. This chopper is trying to get a piece of me, it doesn't matter. I will go for this other artillery. Now I will pull back. I will leave the artillery do the job. We were not too slow, but there were too much opposition and that base got blown up. Yeah, they're going heavy against us, but they're getting destroyed, so. I will return and assist, make sure that I draw any armor away from those artillery. This light tank being annoying. Boom, 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 yes. There's a lot of action in this battlefield. Ugh! This tank just disappeared. You know why? You see why I'm saying that artillery is very important? Look at this guy. Boom. Saber of the Nation right there. Bang. It's a very powerful unit, but you need to know what you're doing, okay? So I'm gonna pull back and he's gonna come chase me, and you see, artillery is ready to fire right there. And then another sequence, I see an easy target running around without protection. So I'm gonna try to keep my distance. Ooh, what do we have here? Yes. Okay, almost finished, but I want to avoid taking too much fire. This light tank, though I can deal with him, but once again, this annoying bomber with the immobilization. I got my friend supporting me. This super heavy will melt. The difference in power between the legacy units and modern units, it's quite obvious. Okay, it's enough. Ooh, anti-tank, yep, I'm ready. Let's dance. That guy, Max MDM, I don't know what he's thinking. Why you use an anti-tank against an MB and why you use it toe-to-toe against a strong armor. It doesn't make any sense. He just basically gave me my troops. That's how you fight smart. That's why there's so many units. You need to use the proper unit to counter your enemy. That anti-tank was just a mistake. He didn't do any damage. He basically gave those troops to me on a silver plate. Okay, now I'm almost dead. Trying to retreat and heal. That was fun. Yeah, I lost a couple of units on that sequence, but I had a lot of fun too. So we're gonna try to... Neo wants to burn this base. I will assist him not with my artillery, but I will try to protect his artillery against armor by positioning my unit right there. So you see this tank is trying to inflict some damage. Now this bomber, yeah, another mistake was not to have proper air support. Those bombers, they inflict quite a lot of damage, and by having fighters there would have prevented that bomber. So this attack kind of aborted. Too much opposition. Still, I'm gonna try to blow up a few units. And that's pretty much the end of this sequence. The main video was about how to counter a swarm or how to defend from a swarm. You may want to review this video many times just to make sure that you saw everything, because there was a lot of action. Guys, thanks for watching. I still have a lot of content to edit. They will be online soon. Until then, guys, have a terrific day.